And we're back live, folks, on Spreaker.com. You'll be catching this on the replays.
Spreaker!
Sunday night on BeyondRingside.com, ProWrestlingRadio.net.
The home of Fast Eddie Lane.
Whoop, whoop.
We miss you, Eddie.
We love you, man.
This is now 2 shows in a row without Eddie.
We'll be back live Father's Day weekend. Won't we? Most likely.
Most likely.
Possibly.
Possibly.
We're going to try.
If Stan behaves himself.
Well, I'll be live. If the other guys aren't here, then they're not here. I'm just kidding.
Stan does a lot of shows on his own. If you haven't noticed, he'll be like, it's corner to corner live on Spreaker.
Oh, I think we
and that's
should,
Stan driving down the road.
Should,
Getting ready to have the kickoff.
show some respect to Kimbo Slice.
Yes.
Passed away the other day at the age of 42, I believe it was.
Man, that's so young. Mm-hmm. Kimbo Slice passed away, I believe it was from a heart attack. 42 years old is way too young to have that kind of problem. Thoughts and prayers go out to his family and his friends. Hopefully you people are doing well and holding up as best you possibly can under the circumstances. Of course, news broke. We touched on it last week. In that same realm of UFC, Brock Lesnar confirmed to be fighting at UFC 200. And his opponent has been announced as Mark Hunt. I really don't know a lot about Mark Hunt. I don't watch enough of UFC to really have a good understanding for all of their roster. But I did see today a headline that was interesting to me. Don't know if it's rumor or fact yet. But apparently the agreement to get Brock Lesnar at UFC 200 has a trade-off. WrestleMania 33.
Ronda
Rousey.
Couldn't have picked that one better.
Well, I mean, she's only got so much left in the UFC tank, I think, and they know that it's going to make it better for her in the long run to transition to WWE. Seeing a lot of tweets tonight about Bayley possibly turning heel tonight. That could be interesting.
Oh, speaking of heel,
That could go along with... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're good.
The whole horsewoman vibe that's going on in WWE.
Was anybody else expecting Becky Lynch?
I was expecting Becky Lynch to drop Natalya.
Yeah. Like, they both run out there and then Lynch, right there with the elbow.
See, this is where great minds think alike, because that's exactly what I was about to bring up. And me and Rob talked about it, and the whole thing just feels like a classic.
Yeah, I mean, they really are
Horseman
laying it
promo.
out like old school Ric Flair kind of.
Like,
protect
I
the
almost
champ.
wouldn't... I would almost say that at Money in the Bank, Becky turns on Natalya.
I could see that happening.
It may be the other way, though.
Or Natalya turns
I
on
think
Becky.
maybe it's Natalya that turns.
That, I think, would generate more heat than Becky turning.
Because then you could team Becky and Sasha when she's back.
I think the smart money is actually not necessarily sticking with how they had the four horsewomen in NXT.
Say that again?
Force
cars 7 years ago. Stan used to be able to talk.
Let me rewind. Try that again.
Take the marbles out your mouth.
The four horsewomen in NXT
There you go.
doesn't necessarily have to be Bayley, Sasha, Becky, and Charlotte. They can mix it up. Like, they've got Dana Brooke in there. You got Charlotte. Now you can do, instead of Becky, Natalya. And then the fourth, you do a heel Bayley.
Yeah. Or you could bring in Emma or somebody like that.
Well, Emma won't be back for a while.
Emma, yeah, she's got back surgery. She's recovering for. I don't know what the timetable is on her return.
Yeah, I think it's quite a while.
Well, just to let you all know, the PSA right now is going to be that the fact that we went to the first break, a corner-to-corner miracle. That we went to the first break of our show, and no one's had to take a drink yet.
So it's interesting you mentioned that, Rob. Listening to Beyond Ringside show Back to Basics on Tuesdays, Eddie is giving the layout of the Beyond Ringside drinking games. And of course he mentions the corner-to-corner drinking game, where every time Stan gets picked on, take a drink. He says normally everyone is drunk before the first break. I will admit this, Eddie, that was a big pop in my car. I was laughing pretty hard.
Anytime somebody mentions Stan, he pops.
Woo! Even if it's just Stan Lee. I like him too.
Yeah. Or the word Stan.
Yes! Except if it's Eminem saying Stan, because his version's kind of creepy.
Stan is the only one we know that actually has pyro and tech. He has the old. He has the replica of the old '90s WWE entrances at his house. The neon lights. He comes out through the curtain.
Every time I come out of the bathroom.
Remember
Ladies
when
and
we used
gentlemen.
to try and find all them stupid entrances on the internet?
We had a crazy amount of those. All those WAV files.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And then, of course, they started releasing CDs with theme songs. So when we would get to Wrestling Around,
I
use
still
the
have
CDs.
the majority of the first ones.
Yeah.
That was the fun part of wrestling, is because you never knew who was coming out.
Right.
Because you go in there and only you knew.
Yep. You would select your own theme and just mess with everybody, and then do your best to imitate the character you're coming out as.
But it was always good when you got to pick last, because then somebody in the group always got the person they wanted to be last. They always did it first.
Yeah.
So then you knew, you couldn't be, like Stan was Shawn Michaels. Stan liked Shawn Michaels. So then if Stan came out as Shawn Michaels at the beginning,
that was it. Couldn't be Shawn Michaels anymore.
Then he'd stay in there you try to stay in the Battle Royal forever, while the rest of us are coming out as like The Undertaker.
Right.
Kane.
They'd find a way. They would find a way to eliminate Michaels in spite of Shawn Michaels.
And then sometimes we just sit there and beat on Shawn Michaels for 20 minutes. And then Brian would come out as Ric Flair and be like, woo! 1, 2, 3. Right now, Nia Jax is bending.
In ways she's really not supposed to.
It's bending her like a pretzel around the ring pole.
Oh! Ouch! And the catchphrase or nickname for the show is TAKEOVER, the end of the beginning. Why don't you just call it the end?
Well, I thought it was called the end of the...
It says the end of the beginning. It's right at the bottom of their little thing. So I guess
but originally it was just the end.
Yeah.
Well, maybe because they figure, well, everybody's so confused over this.
We don't want them to think NXT's dying.
Yeah, so let's confuse them even more.
The end of the beginning? The beginning of what?
So it's the end of some of the stars on NXT and the beginning of maybe some new ones.
Okay.
Because, come on now. Is it the end? Is it the beginning? Are you taking over? What are you taking over? How are you going to take it over? Why are we taking it over again?
Arrival?
What?
Didn't you already arrive?
So Stan.
You've been here.
So Stan.
Yes, sir.
So the two guys that appeared earlier that
Big
I
Rock
think they
Rocksteady.
should be called the Samoan Submission Machine.
Okay.
Are they on the...
I will call them Paul Ellering's Beaches.
Well, but are
Ladies
they
and
on
gentlemen,
this,
Polly's Beaches.
are they anyplace else?
No, they just debuted in NXT. Actually, they're repackaged. They've been there for some time as part of their road show, their house show crew. Mm-hmm. And the house show crew typically isn't contracted. They're kind of like Corey Hollis and John Skyler when we see them periodically. Mm-hmm. But they just got signed to a full deal. So they were repackaged. And I want to say they were called the Ministers of Pain. But I'm not positive on that. I saw photos of them, and they have this really cool, black skull mask. And the presentation of it is good. But I don't recognize the guys. I don't think I've ever seen them before.
So it couldn't have been part of some NWA storyline started or something?
With Paul Ellering, it's kind of, because he's thick in NWA.
Well, because they're
Going into the Hall of Heroes this year for Legends Fest.
And because they're so relative unknowns, you could honestly make them part of the NWA. You could just say, these are representatives of the NWA that have invaded NXT.
An invasion.
Oh, a butt bomb to the face.
Hey, what if that's what Tharp was in there about?
A
An
butt bomb?
NWA invasion of NXT.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
That would be cool.
that would be cool.
The NWA World Champ versus Finn Balor or Samoa Joe. What's
Uh-oh.
Oh, Nia Jax just ouch splattered Asuka.
That's a big girl.
Asuka was like...
It's Shiva Invader. Oh,
Oh.
Ouch!
Yes, Nia Jax, that would be her foot in your face. And not the almighty killer armbar. Oh, taking Becky Lynch's move. No, you're not going to.
You have a choice. You're going to sell or get your arm broke. Or you could just shrug her off. That works too.
Like there's only so much of this whole big bad,
Yeah.
Eventually the big person's got to come down.
I don't think we're ever going to see like an age of the big man again because of the athleticism of today's talent. I don't know if we're ever going to see like a true giant.
Well, yeah, but the only age of big men was in the WWE. Every place else, they weren't gargantuan.
Oh! Nia Jax just ate a foot to the face.
And that's the end.
Out cold. Oh, don't mess with Asuka.
I'm shocked she won. I was expecting Nia to get it.
Man.
Well, then this will build with Bayley going after Asuka in a rematch.
Right.
Bayley winning. Then they could put Bayley versus Nia in a revenge of you hurt me.
Yeah, okay. I can see that.
Or they could have Nia Jax come out and be, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. And then Bayley come out going, oh, it's okay, and I want to hug you, and POW!
And it's funny, guys, we're just over a month away from SmackDown going live Tuesday nights. I read a report just today. USA is considering giving SmackDown 3 hours.
Good God.
If you don't find some talent quick to fill in some of those gaps, you're really going to get screwed.
I think they got talent.
Is there some little thing we don't realize that Vince McMahon actually owns the USA Network too?
He's awful close with him. I think Nia Jax got her bell rung. Doctors are checking on her at ringside. That could be a concussion. She got lit right up.
I see stars.
Ready when you are, Raul.
Why am I on my butt?
Who am I? Where am I?
I'm not supposed to be on my butt.
Why am I in this strange tutu?
Does anybody know when the next season of Breaking Ground starts?
No.
Or are they going to have another season of Breaking Ground?
I would imagine so.
Yeah, it was pretty successful. They're doing Reloaded tonight after TakeOver.
Because again, I would imagine they got so many in the wings.
Yeah.
Imagine being the NXT guy. You're TakeOver, which is a big arena. But then your next time you go out to see the ring is WrestleMania.
I tell you, the craziest part is watching.
ZZ?
No. No. I don't think anybody watches. Nobody buys a ticket to see ZZ.
Has ZZ actually debuted yet? Or got?
Yeah, I think he did. It's so weird that he got signed. I mean, they clearly saw something in the kid.
They could repackage him as Skinner.
Yes, Skinner 2.0. Steve Kern's loving you for that right now. Thank you.
Hey, Skinner, I thought was a really underutilized person.
I don't.
Yeah, me too.
I think they probably use them too much.
You may be on an island on your own with that one, sir.
An actual true Skinner fan.
That was
just
back
like
when
the crocodiles he used to hunt.
Oh, crikey! It's another crocodile.
Hey, just because you could tell that they were dead, nor were they fake. But that's back when the Vince, you didn't come there as yourself. You came there. If you came to WWE, he packaged you as something just to get control over you.
Yeah, you were a Vince character.
That's interesting. Let's take the late '80s and how many of them actually came from somewhere else and kept their gimmick.
Duggan.
Mm-hmm.
Ric Flair.
Flair.
Arn Anderson.
Oh, hold up. Bobby Roode just walked past.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Bobby Roode walking past.
Hey, by the way, was the camera on?
From earlier today.
Oh, and they're going in the same room.
Let's go, Roode. Let's go.
But what you didn't see on that camera angle is the NXT sign fell off.
And it was the men's room.
Well, let's see who else. Was those the only three?
They kept their gimmicks.
Well, they kept their names.
Well, Dusty Rhodes.
The Rockers.
Yeah,
But Dusty came as the common man.
right. And his gimmick was flipped.
Yeah.
He was a complete different gimmick. I think the only thing with Duggan was you added the 2x4.
Mm-hmm.
The Rockers, when they came from AWA,
They dropped
kept
Midnight.
theirs. Yeah, but they were still
They dropped
pretty
Shawn
much the
Midnight.
same
Michaels
gimmick.
and Marty Jannetty.
The Road Warriors, but they weren't as the Road Warriors.
No,
they
were
came as
Legion
LOD.
too. Yeah.
Are we already at the cage match? Wow.
Wait a minute. 'That was fast. 9:28 on the old Swatch watch.
This is only 2 hours?
Well, I will say that's the coolest way to get a cage in the ring I've seen in a while.
That
Yeah. No more than 30 minutes to set up a cage. I remember those, seeing cage matches in the old NWA days, and they'd bring them out one panel at a time
Oh, yeah.
and secure them up. And
no Hogan cage, because you know the Hogan cage followed him into WCW when he went.
blue bars, blue.
They just painted him gray,
Yeah.
and they surrounded the whole ring.
Man, oh man.
The ones I felt sorry for was the ring crew. You know when they do the promos, like for Hell in a Cell or something, they got the cell up there and they're like standing in the ring and all they're doing is pointing and talking to it, pointing to it, talking about it. And you're some ring crew guy had to set that damn thing up this morning, and they ain't even using it. You know, like
Tonight we want the cell to just stay above the ring. Well, what? Maybe we'll lower it. I don't know. Probably not.
But yeah, talking about WWE, one of these days I want to see the warehouse. I'm hoping.
So, does Finn Balor win the title back tonight, guys? What do you think?
I think Joe's going to keep it.
I think this is just a finalization of the Finn Balor thing, and then Finn Balor finds his way to the main roster.
I agree. Because I think, again, the last time they went at it in, Texas or whatever.
Yeah.
The house show?
Yeah, and Balor come out and he told people he'd see everybody on Monday nights.
Right.
I think he was about to be called up, something happened, and they postponed it. So I think they're going to get one more match out of this, and one of the two will probably get called up. Because even Joe can go to the main roster.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
pull it
I think
off.
both of them are ready. Joe was ready when he got in the door. Bobby Roode, another example, ready when he gets in the door. Austin Aries, I think, could perform on the main roster.
Well, what may happen is since Bobby Roode's there, is Bobby Roode gets involved
With tonight's main event.
in tonight's main event. The loser goes up, and then Bobby Roode will,
Knock him down.
go for the title
And that would set up
next time.
Joe versus Bobby Roode.
Doing the matches we should have seen in TNA.
Yeah, TNA.
I think you saw Roode and...
What, did they ever face off?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they did. Because when...
Oh, there's Neville.
Oh, my goodness, Neville.
What up, Neville?
Look at the guy beside. Yes,
It's
Neville!
Yay!
Woo. Neville's like, they finally recognized me?
Neville's new gimmick is the man that creative forgot.
You know, if they hadn't put his name up, nobody would have ever known. He'd have just been sitting there.
Fans were chanting, "Who are you?" to him.
Yeah. I mean, if they didn't know who Paul Ellery was, how are they
Are
going to know
you
who Neville is?
Enzo's cousin?
How you doing?
The guy's going to go, oh my God, Neville sat beside me for the whole thing, and I just didn't recognize him until they put him on TV.
Well, he doesn't have like a real, huge presence or anything. He's just kind of there. And we get the Demon for the cage tonight.
No
I love
chainsaws, please.
I love his entrances, man. They're going to have to do Finn Balor versus The Undertaker. You know that, right?
No, there's no way.
Oh, yep. It'll be the Demon versus
no
The
way.
Undertaker. The Demon versus the Dead Man.
I
The
think you're gonna
Undertaker
have-
couldn't
I
do
think
it.
You're going to have the Demon versus Baron Corbin.
Uh,
Oh, that's cool.
Okay then.
I think y'all just might as well just forget the Undertaker. Let him
It's
go.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
No way it can happen.
If Finn Balor goes to the main roster, does the Demon character go with him?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, you have to take that.
There's so much money at that.
Yeah. Again, I don't think you're going to get to see all
think
this
about
paint
it.
though.
You can sell the hat, the sleeves, the face paint, the face thing.
They're already selling them. They're making a killing off of Finn Balor.
Dude, they've already got Bobby Roode shirts in the works. You know they do.
Yep.
Could bring back the whole Simply Ravishing. Bobby Roode. Simply Ravishing.
Hey.
Oh,
I think that'd be
you
all
Well,
right.
you know, he was kind of.
Out
He
of
wasn't
shape.
quite like Rick Rude, but when he was with the
Get out of the
Canadian,
mannerisms of it.
yeah.
I think so.
Oh, you fat. Out of shape.
You know, speaking of, I never would imagine when it was Rude, Petey Williams, Eric Young.
Oh, that they had all become the huge stars.
Yeah. Especially Eric Young.
And the craziest part of that is Petey Williams is on the sidelines.
Yeah.
You know, he's at the time probably the most talented of the bunch. I mean, and Eric Young had potential back in the day, but
But he was so small.
Yeah, you never would have figured him to be world champion.
Who was
much
the fourth?
Less. You had DeMar.
That was the manager.
Yeah. You had Eric Young, Petey Williams,
Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode.
Who was the fourth?
Why am I not remembering the fourth? Time to go to Ricky. Dun, dun,
Wasn't that part of
dun.
Beer Money? No. It wasn't.
No, because James Storm was with what was his name? What were they called? James Storm's original with his first partner, American Outlaws or America's Most Wanted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still one of my favorite tag teams.
The cage isn't very big.
Okay. Team Canada.
That's
And
a
I
team
haven't been
Canada.
in one, so
Well, that is definitely an odd cage.
A1. Scott D'Amore. Johnny Devine. Tyson Ducks. Jack Evans.
this part of the show is sponsored by Wikipedia.
Teddy
Stan
Hart.
cannot do anything without his Wikipedia.
Bobby
You
Roode.
take that comment where you want to.
Ruffy Silverstein.
Oh, not the great Ruffy Silverstein.
He's the long lost brother of Shell.
I'm
I don't
still
remember that.
looking for one of those shirts.
I don't remember that faction being that big.
Well, it has different time frames.
Oh, okay.
2004 to 2006. 2006 was...
You see, you just had the pageantry of the Demon coming out, and then you have the world champ just walk out in his shorts with the belt on and a towel going, yeah, I'm here. What up?
Joe's gonna kill you.
But couldn't you see Bobby Roode coming out? Oh, you fat, out of shape, impact zone imbeciles. Sit back while I take my robe
That
off.
would suck.
I think he would probably get heat for it if he did it. If he actually were to acknowledge him in that way, I think they'd get him
Imagine
all
if
the
they
time.
brought him in as a bad guy.
Bobby Roode?
No, you
Yeah.
got to bring Rude in as a bad guy. He's a much better bad guy than he is a good guy. God, I just wish James Storm had done the right thing
And stayed.
and stayed. We could have had beer money in the WWE. Probably would have just immediately gone right to the main roster.
I don't think we're too far from having beer money there, because I don't think TNA is going to be able to keep...
What's the
James
rep
Storm
looking
as
at
long.
Demon? Sit down. He's not a dog. He's just portraying
Oh,
a demon.
the black and white color, no color this time.
Maybe
Budget
he's
cuts.
a member of the Bullet Club now.
Budget cuts.
Well, the club. Let's just call it the club.
The Bullet Club. John Cena called him.
Yeah, I think he was saying it and realized he shouldn't say it.
So he kind of mixed
He
it up.
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
screwed it up. It was kind of like, sometimes when I say bad words and they come out as I realize, no, you can't
you
do
were-
See,
that.
Eddie, he doesn't mean.
You clearly were saying fire truck.
Yes.
And it just got all discombobulated.
Yes. The first one. Now the second one, clearly last week.
Was stuck.
Well, yeah, that just came out. That was just to prove a point.
But that wasn't your fault.
No, the second one wasn't.
No.
I will take credit for the second one.
Stan got that out of you. It's all Stan's fault.
Now, wait a minute.
Stan was running the board. Stan was in charge of the stuff. Stan could have bleeped it out. But Stan.
I don't have a bleep button.
You could have gone beep.
Yeah, I don't think
You're right. I
don't
could have read his
You
mind.
know
and
Brian's
known.
on a 7-second delay.
unless we delay this show, there's nobody that can bleep me. Because it'll just come flying sometimes.
Guess that means we'll never have a show on the WWE Network. Thanks, Brian.
Well, I could probably clean it up for that. Plus, they would edit it severely. So, you know what I'm saying?
And mostly he would only be saying what they tell him to say anyway.
Yeah.
Brian, read this cue card. Okay.
Well, no, that's not necessarily true. We could maybe convince them to, hey, let us just do this au natural and see where it goes.
Let us have the WWE Network late night.
I
that'd be
still
good.
think it still would have been cool if we could have done that idea about just reviewing old stuff on their vault, just sitting around the living room like we are now.
Mm-hmm.
That'd have been a great idea.
Ben Butler's like, I don't want to touch you.
These idiot fans chanting, "This is awesome" before the match really even gets underway.
Hey, that's what they do.
Morons.
That's what they do.
Hey, they've been in line since 4 o'clock. They've been drinking since 6.
So this
Give 'em a
is
break.
awesome.
They just spent $80 in beer.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Beer money, that.
Oh, Samoa Joe trying to run out the cage. I'm leaving.
Because the truth
I'm
is,
leaving.
Vince McMahon sitting back with a beer money shirt going, you bought my beer, I took your money. Like...
That's funny. That is actually funny right there. That should be on the back of the shirt.
Ouch.
I wonder though, what if Vince on his days off when he's up there at headquarters is reviewing footage from all these other wrestlers all around the world, and which ones, if he ever admitted to it, would he say were his favorites?
Oh, I don't think he does. I think he's got scouts for that. I think that's why we got William Regal, Adam Pearce, and all these other roadies.
Yeah, but he's got to review them at some time.
I'm sure some of the chosen few that get selected are folks who'll see it. Like, I'm sure he saw the Osprey match.
Because again, there's a photo of him taking a selfie in a Bullet Club shirt.
Yeah.
And this was months ago.
There's also, I don't know if you guys have heard the feedback from Steve Austin and Jim Ross about the Osprey and Ricochet match. Both of them said it was a work of art.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was incredible.
Bam!
And again, if Ricochet was in the new tournament coming up,
Yeah.
that would have to be your final.
Oh, that would be killer.
Oh yeah. So don't be going to sleep over there.
Oh no.
I see you.
No, the only one that sleeps at the wheel when we're broadcasting, sir, is not me.
I'm the elder statesman, and I have my card saying I can do that.
But at least Brian showed up for the show.
Yeah, that is
I
true.
was here.
We had to set Stan 6 reminders and send him texts throughout the day because the last couple of times we've tried to do a show, Stan falls asleep and then he says, "Oh man, I just woke up," using air quotes.
Again, I just don't understand it because it was his idea.
Yeah. For those out there, Stan will make great ideas and then he'll forget about them.
My calendar reminder. As proof. Here, Brian, you see it too.
Exhibit
it's
A for
blank.
the court.
My reminder. It
It's
says C2C recording during NXT TakeOver.
It's all right, man. You did that afterwards.
Did it when I pulled up?
Yeah.
I'll show it to everybody.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'll show them.
He was already
They'll see.
He was halfway to the mall when they're like, "Hey, what time you coming over?" Damn it.
Alrighty, bam. Ooh!
Ouch.
That was nice.
I wish I could get my foot that high.
Good old-fashioned Pele kick from Samoa Joe.
No, I think that was more of an Enziguri.
The back brain kick.
Yeah. Pele is when you go straight up.
Ah,
and
yeah, you
over.
go backwards and all that stuff. Yeah.
Come
Now
on,
we're getting
Stan.
technical.
Brian Sully over here.
Hey. If you're going to call it right.
Yes, sir.
Should we call him Brian Monsoon
Will you stop?
Will
you be serious?
Those are great. Those are always great.
Damn it, gorilla!
See that
Anybody
announce
can,
group.
yeah.
That announce group, you could have just cut the TV, the picture off, and just listened to it, and had such a good time.
Like wrestling radio. Oh wait, that's what we do.
That's what we're here for. Right now, Finn Balor is getting the face paint scraped off by Joe's foot. Joe's like, I want you to look a little bit worn.
Okay.
All right, so predictions on the fourth member of the club, because it is clearly set up for a fourth member now. With Cena and the New Day on one side, AJ, Gallows, and Anderson on the other. You can't have the bad guy team with 3 people and the faces with 4.
I think what we'll see is AJ and Cena will go to like some kind of a double disqualification at Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
And then the following night on Raw, the club is banned from ringside. Rematch AJ Styles versus John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when we'll see the fourth. My pick for the fourth will be Baron Corbin. But if you really want to sell it, you need to make it a good guy that turns.
My pick's Dolph Ziggler.
I was just getting to that. Because that may actually make better sense.
Didn't mean to.
No, you're good. No, that was your idea originally, so I wasn't going to take it away from you. But I think that...
You heard that, folks. He said it was my idea.
I mean, that would have more of an impact than Baron Corbin. Although Corbin, to me, is like, he's the enforcer for the group, so he would fit.
Mm-hmm.
But having a good guy turn is going to make it all the more worthwhile.
But they can't get that trophy down there in time to make it a surprise.
Oh,
that would be
Corbin.
screwed up. Yeah. Somehow another trophy shows up.
Right, he was like, "What's that over there? Why is that at ringside?" He's behind me, isn't he?
I'm still calling for Balor. If he loses tonight, I think he gets an immediate call up.
Man.
Because he's part of it.
Because they keep talking about how it's international. And how the Bullet Club is just not the WWE. The Bullet Club is all over.
And wasn't it originally the Balor Club? And wasn't he there for the start of it?
I mean, he was part of the original Bullet Club, yeah. Ooh, ouch, ouch.
Oh!
Ow.
That's a good way to ruin an ACL or MCL or your gluteus maximus. Or...
Good thing he got his face off the cage. That would have really hurt it.
Finn Balor got a rope wedgie.
Yeah.
Catch every little chain.
That reminds me of the old Ric Flair cage matches. Where they would just sit there.
The cheese grater.
What's after Money in the Bank?
Battleground. In
DC.
Washington, D.C.
Wow. Could we maybe get a little 5-on-5 action in a double cage?
There's a rumor going around that they are trying to figure out how to bring War Games to WWE. The only problem with that is with their current stance as a PG program.
Yeah, but it's a pay-per-view.
Suck if they have War Games and no blood.
It's
and
a
the other problem
pay-per-view.
is, as concerned as they are about making money, that's a whole 7-8 rows of seats you can't have.
Right.
Yeah,
War
but
Games is too
the payoff alone. If you're not part of the network and they announce War Games,
I'm going to see it if it's a Verizon Center lot in DC.
yeah, we ought to look and see when tickets go on sale.
No, they were on sale. Remember, we were trying to look at that, and they were $400 some odd a pop.
No, I thought that
seats.
was for.
No, that was Battleground.
Was it?
A seat.
Yeah, but that was front row, you nitwit.
Well, who wants to sit in the back when you can sit in the front?
I'm pretty sure when we went to them Starcades,
We had good seats.
we had good seats, and they were nowhere near
that
the
was
front.
the 100 and 101 sections. Each
Yeah,
year,
I
we pretty
think
much
it
had
was,
the same
we
section.
had to be in the same section, same seats. So I think it was like, we'll have to go back and check the tickets, but it was like row T or something. It was right there in front of the wall.
Yeah.
So we could stand up, we could sit down, we could cheer, we could
And
cry.
that's July 24th, Sunday, of course. Looking up the tickets right now. Joe taking a nappy nap.
Be tired.
Section 4, row B. Floor seats. $431.50 a piece.
Oh, he caught the ropes again. That is twice he has been hung on the ropes.
You know, it just occurred to me that weekend, that's Masters of Ring Entertainment in North Carolina on the 23rd. Old Bambi Weeble was doing that.
Where is that at?
Wilmington, North Carolina.
How far does it take? How long does it take to get to Wilmington?
From here, it's going to be about 5-6 hours. A bit of a long drive.
I thought he had it.
The Muscle Buster.
So
how funny would it be if a cage match ends with a sunset flip?
Well, that's what I was getting ready to ask. So now it's pinfalls or escape the cage?
Rob just took my knee out. It's over.
Oh,
wow.
Pele kick.
Folks, I'm going to have to put a photo of this on Twitter. This is pretty cool. Rob just brought down a ticket stub from 1998 Starrcade.
Yeah.
That's
What's this?
when Goldberg's streak ended. This was section 105, row T, seat 4.
I told you it was row T. It's right.
And it was like $38.
Yeah, row T is right in front of the wall. I bet you look it up. I bet you it's the same price now.
I'm looking. I'm taking a photo of it.
No, when you all brought it up, I was like, hey, wait, we just went to a box. I just saw him. Hold on. Let me go downstairs. I also had to take a step from the Patriot Center when we went there.
Patriot Center's house shows were awesome.
Well, we saw a couple of Thunders and Raws.
That's back when we were like ate up with it, and we're sitting there going, "We'll change your tire, Rick Steiner."
Right, Rick Steiner, we love you.
And let me tell you what, one of the shows, I think it was a Thunder, we actually got lucky, and Paige came right up beside us, and I had this nice picture going until I got stampeded by 20 people who were never going to touch him.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? We were like, I would think I was like 3 people from the aisle or something.
Oh.
So I had them all lined up. Here comes the stampede, and I think the camera caught his hand.
Balor.
It threw me off so bad.
Balor. Oh, Samoa Joe. It's over.
No.
Section 205. One row above where we would sit back in the day, is $85.95 per ticket.
Fuck. Oh, there it went. There it went. I didn't say it all the way though.
Well, you said it.
I said F you.
FCC taking advantage of that's $9.50.
Thanks, Brian.
I didn't get it.
Eddie,
out.
that's at the $9.50 hour.
I didn't get it out.
I guess the whatever mark.
I didn't get it out. We're still PG.
Oh, section 419 is $54.
Not climbing that high.
If I gotta sit that far away, I might as well watch it at home.
Yeah.
My nose would be bleeding.
The
It'd
89,
be one thing if they put it in the center.
the 89 might be able to do it.
It's gonna be awful close to the Legends Fest. You want to drop
another
$100?
That's the problem.
That Legends Fest is gonna cost us a mint.
That's what's got me concerned. Everybody gonna have their hand out wanting $20.
Oh, Samoa Joe just eating the cage.
Back to the cage. Going from pillar to post. Going from corner to corner.
Oh yeah, Michael Cole. I heard you stealing our shine.
What do you do? What do you say?
From corner to corner, pillar to post.
Yeah. Somebody's listening. As long as they listen.
Come on, Michael Cole. At least finish it. From corner to corner, pillar to post. Sundays at 9 on Beyond Ringside.
Yeah. Why don't you hook us up, man? Instead of ripping us off.
They always rip us off.
It's those who are afraid to put those over, dying over, that eventually.
And don't think
get
I forgot
taken
you,
down.
Stasiak.
What about that push of greatness? I remember.
Hey, why don't you come on? If you listening,
He probably is. He's probably,
give Stan a shout out. Let's go. We will keep it nice and calm.
He's probably like, these guys are stupid.
I bet he's unfollowed her.
No.
I check every day just to make sure.
He'll make contact eventually. That way he can get his brush with greatness
Stan
again.
Stan has a whole separate photo album on his computer.
Only for Sean Stasiak. We love you, man.
Here's
my screenshot.
Watch, we're gonna be like, hey,
8:15.
where'd you get that line from? He'll be like, well,
Somebody
Jericho gave it to me. I'm like, Jericho!
He's the best at what he does.
Because didn't Jericho do?
Oh,
Jericho got us too.
Stasiak. It
Somebody somewhere was
hurts
watching us.
my heart.
Yes. Yeah. We should have like sued him for plagiarism or something. Only thing we want to know is who gave you the line.
Double feet to the chest. They're both down.
The coup de grace.
Remember we did the War Games, and then here comes Eric Bischoff. Well, we're gonna do this new match. It's like War Games, but it's not War Games. A night after we did.
It was convenient, to say the least.
And we took that E-Fed serious, people. That's why we're jaded.
So does Triple H. We got it right here on TV.
Don't say you're done with the E-Fed, though.
Oh, we've been done. We rocked the world. What did we have? 40,000 views in like 3 months or something?
It was pretty ridiculous.
Balor's going to the top of the cage. He's straddling the top.
Up.
Oh, he did the infamous kick it to let Joe know, hey, I'm getting one over. Now he's just hitting him.
Get off!
Watch somebody run out there and catch him before you hit the ground. Walk him back around. Throw him back in the ring.
Oh! Ow. Muscle Buster. Here it comes.
Oh, from the second rope? Oh,
Yeah,
Lord
this
have
guy.
mercy.
No, don't do it. No, please.
He's done it. Ain't no getting up from that.
Oh, my God.
That's the end, folks.
Yeah,
Ouch.
Samoa Joe retains his title.
Did you see how Finn Balor's foot hit the floor?
Look, right now
Hit the
he's like,
rope?
I can't wait to get to SmackDown. I can't wait to get to SmackDown. Look, they're talking. Y'all can't be holding conversation.
You're supposed to hate each other.
You want to go get a Frappuccino when we're done here? No, I want a Slurpee tonight.
I want a soy latte. Low fat.
I hear the Kohler Slurpees are pretty good.
Man, wait till you get to SmackDown. The main roster, you should see the craft buffet service.
You know, if you stop at Sonic, you can get a grape slushy with Pop Rock. That shit is banging. Y'all done that yet? I love grape slushy with Pop Rock.
Nope. Never did that.
You should try it. On the way
For
home.
those who don't know Brian's that other guy in the car at the Sonic commercials.
That is
Is that
not
the
true.
one that's training the little doggy? Oh, you ate the little doggy.
That's not true.
What?
Come here, boy.
That's very sad. It's very sad. I know.
This is my
begs the
sad
question.
attempt at a whistle on the air. Sorry.
Within hit the it was.
What he did was...
God, I don't know how you would let somebody do that.
I'm gonna bring both of my feet down onto your stomach.
That used to
Yeah,
be-
from 15 feet high, I'm just going to jump on your stomach.
It looked crazy to me back when Kevin Sullivan used to do it just from running from one side of the ring to the other.
Yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to that. I think I'm going to have to get Sullivan's autograph.
Do we get to ask him if he's responsible for that?
No, I'm not going there, dude. I'm not going there with him.
You know you were angry.
The thoughts of Stan Grubb are not the views of Brian or Rob on Corner
Or the
to Corner,
Beyond Ringside Radio.
or the ringside radio networks, or Eddie Lane. Stan did not take his meds, and he's on his own.
He's off the reservation, folks.
All legal all litigation.
There you go, ripping me off.
All litigation can be sent to Stan from Krypton.
.com. .net. /biz.
I bet you Vince is sitting in the back going, man, that cage is going up easy and quick.
All right, where's William Regal with the whole here's your next opponent bit, and out comes Bobby Roode.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and take our second break of the evening. We'll be right back here with more conversation about NXT.
Can break us
Right here.
where I'd go.
BeyondRingside.com. ProWrestlingRadio.net. We'll be right back.
Eddie.